On this day, in 1607, English settlers established the Jamestown settlement in Virginia. Despite dreadful hardships, this became the first permanent English settlement in North America, laying the foundation for future British colonization in the New World. Fast forward to April 26, 1865, and we witness the end of the Civil War in the eastern United States. Confederate General Joseph E. Johnston surrendered his army to Union General William T. Sherman at the Bennett Place near Durham, North Carolina. This surrender signaled the collapse of the Confederacy and the beginning of Reconstruction in the South. The horrors of modern warfare were starkly highlighted on April 26, 1937, during the Spanish Civil War. The town of Guernica in the Basque region of Spain was bombed by German and Italian warplanes. The widespread destruction and civilian casualties were immortalized in Pablo Picasso's famous painting, Guernica. In 1964, the East African countries of Tanganyika and Zanzibar united to form the United Republic of Tanzania on this day. President Julius Nyerere led this significant step towards African unity and independence. April 26, 1986, brought about the worst nuclear disaster in history at the Chernobyl nuclear power plant in Ukraine. The explosion and subsequent fire released large amounts of radioactive particles into the atmosphere, impacting millions of people and leaving long-term health and environmental consequences in its wake. On the same day, 3 years later in 1989, the Tiananmen Square protests began in Beijing. Thousands of students and civilians gathered to mourn the death of Hu Yaobang, a reformist Communist Party leader. This peaceful demonstration evolved into a pro-democracy movement demanding political reforms and an end to government corruption. The protests culminated in the violent Tiananmen Square massacre on June 4th. Also on April 26, 1989, a tragic disaster occurred during an FA Cup semi-final match at Hillsborough Stadium in Sheffield, England. Overcrowding and poor crowd control measures led to a crush in the standing-only sections of the stadium, resulting in the deaths of 96 Liverpool fans and injuring hundreds more. The Hillsborough disaster led to significant changes in stadium safety regulations and increased public scrutiny of police conduct. And that wraps up some of the key events that have shaped our world on this day in history, April 26th. It's a day that has witnessed exploration, warfare, unity, tragedy, and political change, reflecting the complex tapestry of human history.